that foot trapped, you need to trap it. Okay? You can cross over for this because of the fact that this arm is not going to lift up and expose the seatbelt, but also is going to go under that leg, so it's going to be safe. So we want to hunt that foot, you get it trapped, lock onto it. Now, here's the thing right here, try to reach between the legs. This arm has to go between the legs. So right here, what you want to do is just kind of like roll your back up a little bit. See what happens? Like, even if I'm trying to put my knee down, see the space? Now your hand comes underneath. Now there's two things that need to happen for us to keep, because I'm going to keep trying to go to 3/4 mount here, right? That's my position. You need to immediately secure some sort of grip, belt, hip, something, and pull this down. Pull my hip down. And then walk the feet until my butt sits down. This is where I need to be. See how I'm trying to get up? There's a lot of ways that guys try to counter this entry, right? There's two big ways that the guy's going to try to pass, and we're going to discuss that as we go. But holding this hip down, and anytime I start getting up, is to walk your legs and pull down on your hip, right? No matter what. Because you don't want to let me get over your head. You don't want to let me get my knee back to that 3/4 mount position. You just want to be here. So this is going to be the first step. Guard retention is always key, guys. Whenever we start, being able to retain a guard, right? If you go to a guard and the guy immediately passes, you have no guard retention. That's your first goal, right? It's just to have guard retention. The longer you can keep somebody in a guard, the more frustrated they get with their passing, the more options you're going to see. So all these things we work today have to happen because you can keep this guy in this position and make him feel uncomfortable. You'll know as soon as you get here, guys. It's like the guy sits you down and you're like this, and you're like, it's it. This base is tough when you're on top. That's one of the reasons this becomes a really good guard, is as soon as you start using it, the guy's like, oh man, I'm gonna get swept. You know, like you're kind of, it's like you're surfing constantly. So this guy on top has to be really active. Does this make sense to everybody? So you're starting with the normal elbow escape, and I don't care, like I said, you can start and do it normally from here if that works. If you get the guy's foot trapped and you want to do it here, that's fine. Okay, if you can and you need to cross over, so now we know we can cheat it a little bit because we know where we're going. Okay? You'll never go here and start putting that guy's leg in and get all the way back to like a full guard. That'll be really difficult. If you start crossing over nowadays here, when you start doing this, the guy knows he's going to put his weight down. He's gonna, you know what I mean? Like you're starting to fall apart here. But deep half guard is there. So it is a choice when you do this. When you start to cross over, you've limited your options, okay? But that's not a problem. Rock the knees a little bit to lift the hip, because even here, you see how I'm trying to put my knee down and I can't. Make a grip and walk the legs. Knees pointed to the ceiling and pinch. Don't overcommit to any kind of lock or foot like this stuff, because your game, what you guys ultimately start to feel comfortable with, is going to dictate how you use your legs. Right now, just pinching, look, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm not going anywhere. You know what I mean? She's like a tick on this leg, like just locked on. That's what we want. Pulling this hip down. Anytime I get up, if you feel like the guy's coming over, keep pulling down on the hip and walking the legs and just sit him down.